Hello and welcome to SABC News. In preparation for the MonWHO conference, we are taking a special look at corruption.
Hi, my name is Isabel, and I'm here with the South African Broadcasting Company. We're going to take a look at Christina and her opinion on the current public versus private sector and how the government is handling its funding. And here with me is Christina, who is the South African delegate. Now Christina, this conference is all about corruption, so what can you tell us about South Africa's role in corruption? What do you want to expose and what are you hoping to get out of this conference?
I feel like the government's trying to put points through and making the healthcare system much better in the country. However, there's a lot of points that they're not recognizing, or at least not doing anything about it. For example, since the apartheid, there has been like a private sector of the healthcare that only available or accessible to about 20% of the population.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think that one of the reasons why we've joined together as professionals of the medical field is to try and facilitate change. And I think that one of the issues that we need to try and address is a disproportionate allocation of resources, specifically medical and health resources. And I think that the ingenuity of all of us here will hopefully bring up a series of resolutions which are going to focus on taking perhaps a little bit of the power and jurisdiction away from the government and giving it to organizations whose primary purpose and priority is to help the people of those countries.
There you have it. Christine's given us the scoop on exactly how the government's delegated its funding. I'm Isabel Kim, again with the South African Broadcasting Company. Have a good night. Good afternoon, my name is Isabel Kim and I'm here as a representative of the South African Broadcasting Agency. I'm here with Jonathan as a representative of Uganda. Now Jonathan, recently there's been a lot of controversy involving GSK, the pharma company, and yourself. Can you elaborate a little bit on this and what is your position?
The position is that the Republic of Uganda had no idea that this was going on. However,
Thank you, Jonathan. Stay tuned, we're going to get a statement from GSK themselves.
Wait, are you going to keep that?
Originally, we were going to get a statement from GSK. However, breaking news is that the two parties, GSK as well as Uganda, have come together to release a joint statement. Let's hear it from the delegates themselves.
GSK would like everyone to know that we value our relationship with Uganda and we're proud supporters of their anti-malaria program. We're denying all allegations. The drugs we supplied them with are legit. There are standard anti-malarials that are given to everybody, but we'd like to work together with Uganda to figure out what's going on.
And there you have it. Do you not think it's a problem that a lot of the pharmaceutical companies have been themselves accused of corruption?
Nobody is as corrupt as GSK right now, and other pharmaceutical companies I know I can trust a lot more. Furthermore,
how do you know this?
Because they are at least working with Transparency International amongst other NGOs and have come out denouncing corruption. However, GSK has not. Earnestly need their support in helping us to form a new regulatory commission.
We absolutely should not have pharma funding or regulatory advisory committee on anti-corruption. Because pharmaceutical companies have their own interests at heart. We should trust rather the other countries, such as the EU, to help us collaborate as sovereign nations and promote anti-corruption clauses without having private interests.
I have here with me Rebecca from Burundi. Now, you just came out of a caucus where we discussed the possibility of having pharma companies fund your drugs. What are your thoughts?
Well, Burundi is very against pharma companies funding our anti-corruption advisory committee, as we believe that if one pharmaceutical company is very corrupt, such as GSK, then many of them will be corrupt as well.
Denmark feels that funding is an option for the future, but we can't confirm that until we see how their plans go.
What's your definition of going well?
Going well would be if there's no corruption, and by no corruption I mean that...
I have here with me a representative from MonWHO, which is a pharmaceutical company. Now recently Uganda discussed the fact that they believe that GSK is the only corrupt pharma company and that for this reason they are only willing to work with other pharma companies. Do you think that GSK is corrupt, and do you think that their corruption could happen to you?
As a pharmaceutical representative, it's not my role to pass judgment on another company. However, I believe that corrupt practices possible in any company, they should perhaps adapt standards to that of Merck.
What are you
to
doing?
avoid this, Merck has very strict standards which we abide by if GSK is found to be corrupt.
I'm here with GlaxoSmithKline representative and GlaxoSmithKline. So some countries are saying that you're the only corrupt pharma company and this is why they don't want to partner with you when it comes to funding their drug initiatives. What do you say to this?
I deny all allegations that GSK is corrupt. There's no proof. We didn't pay bribes in Uganda. We're denying that happened at all. We are open to making partnerships in other countries. We're really excited with what we have going on in China and would like to hear proposals.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is Isabel Kim with South African Broadcasting Company. Good afternoon, my name is Isabel Kim and I'm here reporting with the SABC. We just came out of regional block where Africa got 4 papers passed and has now started actions to move forward with these papers. I'm here with the delegate from Central African Republic here to talk about what this means for his country, for the continent as a whole, and its role on the world stage moving forward.
Africa takes a lot of flack for not coming up with their own initiatives and for not creating, generally taking from the rest of the world. And I think that this proves that we are more than capable as a continent of enlisting the help of others and moving forward through our initiatives.
Just the number of papers that we passed today and the collaboration that was going on between the African countries, it shows that we don't want to be the center of the pity of the European Union or from the Americas. Rather, we want to be more sustainable ourselves and not just taking your funding and not telling what we're doing with it. But I think we're trying to be really proactive this time by being sustainable, taking our own steps and just getting your advice as experienced nations, but doing this ourselves. I think that says a lot about our future and our independence.
Here with me now is the delegate from Slovakia, here to discuss the recent papers passed by Africa and what he thinks this means for them.
I think it's absolutely great that they're doing that. It's a great move that they're doing, and I'm really happy to see them progress and become better for themselves.
Real. Now, recently, Africa had 4 papers passed during its regional bloc, and it's excited about its independence and what this means for Africa moving forward. What are your thoughts on this?
They're quite unrealistic. They have, as a general rule, quite authoritarian governments, and they need funding that probably European countries and North American countries will not provide. 15
of the European countries have already agreed to support them given the committee that Africa's arranged. Is this true?
It has been discussed, but we have not worked on a working paper, and it has definitely not been passed as a motion.
Good afternoon, my name is Isabel Kim and I'm here reporting with the SABC. I'm here with the delegate from Uganda. So as the weekend's wrapping up, what are your thoughts on how Uganda presented its policies, and did you get everything you wanted?
The Republic of Uganda is more than satisfied and very happy with how the proceedings at this conference, the World Health Organization simulation, has been going.
New friendships, connection, pretty much it.
A few enemies made.
Collectively, I feel that the delegates here at the World Health Organization were not taking the United States influence to heart, or actually considering as much as they should have. When countries are less demanding,
you're on camera.
And, namely, Transparent International needs to start being more reasonable in their demands, and not being so.
And there you have it, turkey.
Well, over the course of the weekend, I think there were a lot of struggles and challenges that we had to overcome. But
honestly, I'm missing the sand rather than the snow, and I'm excited to go back home.
Personally, I'm looking forward to going home and letting my hair down.
Thank you very much. My name is Isabel Kim and I'm with SABC News. Now that the weekend is wrapping up, how do you think everything went? What are you looking forward to? And what do you hope for in the future?
Everything was great. I want all the resolutions to pass, and we had a great time. Okay.
And you? Oh wait, we've gotten statements. And you?
Okay.
And you? Excellent. And there you have it. Thank you very much. With me is a delegate from Costa Rica. So, how did the weekend go?
Thank you for watching SABC's Special Corruption Report. I'm